PENFOLD, climb down off your elephant and kneel before Joe Gallagher. You weapon.
Porky's Corner is proud to be sponsored by Spartan Site Solutions. They are specialists in civil engineering and demolition contracts for the construction industry. Interested parties should visit their website or contact Porky's Corner for a referral at porkycorner@mail.com.
I'm Peter Fury, and don't forget to subscribe to Porky's Corner, because I've been a helmet of the month and you need to listen to me. Yeah? So follow him, yeah? And get the fella some followers up, for Christ's sake. He wears his heart on his sleeve, the good man Russ. So follow Porky's Corner, he says it as it is, and you know, I appreciate the helmet of the month, Russ. No problem,
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bobby Wells for England stands 6 feet 5 inches, and he's towering over this somewhat roly-poly figure, jolly figure of Joe Eagan from Donore in Dublin. Eagan almost snarling in his anxiety to get close and being picked off unmercifully. Standing count, second time. He can barely stand up. And Wells isn't exactly fresh. The right hand sweeping up, and Eagan couldn't step out of the way of it. And the referee has counted Eagan out on his feet in the final round. He couldn't make it to the end. What a shame that is for him.
Right, there you go. There's two videos there. There's one of Joe Eagan sparring when he was 17 years old, and one of Mike Tyson sparring when he was 17 years old. Now, Mike Tyson at the time were knocking out professional fighters who had 25 fights, right? So, let me know what you think about them two videos. All right. Toughest white man to ever spar Mike Tyson. Yeah. All right, pop, pop, bang. Big Joe Eagan, I'm still waiting for you to come on Zoom. I've got 9 questions I want to ask you. Why are you swerving me? Why are you swerving me? Normally we can't shut you up on social media, can we? Hey? So, 2 minutes. Okay? Pop, pop, bang. Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how you doing? Look, he's on. It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. The biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here, and nobody dare say. Isn't that right? Big Joe Eagan. Isn't that right as well? Sam Jones. Hey? Woo! Woo! Shaved the head this morning. Brushed my teeth. Well, I hope everybody's had a good breakfast this morning. I've just had a really big breakfast. Half a tin of plum tomatoes on a slice of granary. I recommend it. You know why? Because you've got king zinc in tomatoes. Tomatoes is one of the best things you can have. You know that. Good luck on any boxer's diet when they wanted to have something with the food. Mustard, there's no in mustard, English mustard, Coleman's. And Heinz red sauce. It's got king zinc in it. So have plum tomatoes. Just a little pokey top. Your top tip. Keep yourself in good shape. Right. Where do we start? Where do we start? I don't know. Has anybody seen that IFL interview with, hey, Andy McCart? Andy McCart? Hey, Andrew McCart. What are you on? Hey, with your wooden spoon? You weapon. Absolute weapon. Right. A couple of years ago, we couldn't get a peek, could we really? You could we, PENFOLD? We couldn't get a peek out you. And you know what? You know why that is, don't you? You know what you said, don't you? Zero. That's what you said 2 years ago. Zero. When I put you up in lights. Yeah. Sending people down here to see me. Oh, Dave's got a family. Yeah, but what about Chris Smedley's family? Hey, what about them? They're my mates. I don't cash my mates in. Yeah. I don't cash my pals in. So that's where we're at, Coldwell, on that one. Couldn't get a peek at you. Where were all your big mates then at Sky? Well, where were they? Categorically, he is not a friend of Johnny Nelson. I should put them texts on here, shouldn't I, have Johnny's lawyer. But I like him, so I'm not going to do that. And he's a pal of Spartan Demolitions. But we know what we said, don't we? Now look, the mask has slipped. The mask has slipped down, hasn't it? And you've crept in, haven't you? You've crept in at Sky. Not through the back door. Not even through the cat flap. Oh, no. Not even through the cat flap. I'll tell you how you got under. Tell you how you got in on Sky. You got in like them rats here. And these big shutters on this factory here. They lay on the back, don't they? And they get under the door. That's you, PENFOLD. That's how you got in at Sky. Joe Gallagher's jealous of me because they get opportunities. 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 You know why you get opportunities? In boxing. You get them because you blag yourself. You blag it. You talk a good game. But you can't back it up. You talk a good game, Coldwell. But you haven't backed it up. When you and Chris Smedley split up from that gym up there, you both went separate ways, didn't you? With 5 amateur fighters each. What happened to them? What happened? No, did it? You didn't do nothing with any of them, did you? You didn't do no. Chris did. In national champions and that, won Commonwealth titles and got fighters world ranked. You didn't do nothing with them 5 when you had 5 each. Did you? Right. Why don't you come out and tell everybody why Brendan Ingle threw you out of that man top gym? Why don't you tell everybody that? Hey, Chris Smedley picked you up, put you in his home, fed you, gave you petrol money, paid your car insurance. You know what you did? Yeah, you know, don't you? And then what happened down the line? My God. Hey? Wrong 'un. You're a wrong 'un of the highest order, aren't you? And now I've got something in my head. I've got something in my head. But isn't it amazing how these people that spin all these yarns, like John Fury, when I was running around putting billboards up all over UK, Manchester, Doncaster, Sheffield, Rotherham, all over. We never got a peek at John Fury, did we? This big fighting man with his 140 kilo bench press cold. Cold, not even warmed up. Hey, we never got a peek at him, did we? Hey, till I shut it down and said, you know what, I've had enough of that now. Big Joe Eagan, big fighting man, plenty to say. He's got arseholes emailing me daily saying, why should Joe be bothered about the word of a peasant when he's a king? Am I a peasant? Oh, God. Yeah. And Joe's a king. What? On social, claiming disability for mental health? Is that what a king is? Bouncing a living. Hey? Kings, do me a favour. Oh, roly-poly. Jam roly-poly. Hey, and now you piping up. But I silenced you, didn't I? For a long time, didn't I? Why? How? You know why? But how did I silence you? I didn't do anything. I didn't do no. I let three lads, who one of them sadly passed away, Luke Smedley, may he rest in peace, big Luke. I let them have the say, didn't I? I let them have their say. Coldwell, do you remember when you got knocked out on undercard of Mike Tyson in Scotland? Do you remember what Matt said to you, don't you, from King's Boxing Gym, who you were training? Only a young kid, wasn't he, at the time? Like, Dave, are you all right? Are you all right? Do I have been look all right? A young kid like that, eh? Because you thought it was about you, didn't you? And now you've come out and you've overstepped mark, haven't you? I've never heard anybody come out with as much vileness in my life. You must be desperate for that gig at Sky. How can you hold a job down at Sky when you're doing interviews on IFL, talking like that and coming out and saying, well, I need to watch it next day? So how can you give an honest opinion live then? You can't, can you? That's like breaking down outside at motorway and RAC coming and they need to get you going quick and making a mess of it. Well, I really need to get you in a garage and get it under lights and all that. Why can't you do your job outside of road? Roadside services and all that, RAC. You're live, you're supposed to do a job, give an honest opinion. But you backtracked, you know why? I'll tell you why, shall I? To the baying mob. The baying mob. Stick up for yourself. Just go like that. Get gone and own it. It's your opinion. But no, you're too busy trying to get your feet under at Sky, aren't you? That's what's gone on there, isn't it? Hey? Oh, Johnny, categorically not my friend. Isn't that right, Horsecock? Your lawyer? Your lawyer. Nice guy as well, by the way. Nice guy. Seen him at St. Ledger in a box. So, yeah, all right. Very nice guy, but we know, don't we? We know. But everybody thinks that's all forgotten about. Now there's an investigation still going on with that. So these things take time, don't they? Historical things like that. So you'll get yours. You'll get yours either way. So why don't you come out and answer questions about that? It's like you, innit, Big Joe Eagan. You don't want to talk about your sparring stories where there's no footage. What about Big John Fury with his 100-0 on hard road, 100 bare knuckle fights? Now he's saying that people were scared of him in jail and all that. You were like a mouse in there. My mate was Jim Audley in that jail you were in. You were like a mouse. Like a mouse. Blubbering on visits. Rock down it, Doc, anyway, if you Google it, it's online. Go watch my most viewed video on my channel and you'll see the article from Manchester Evening News. Brock down it, Doc, big fighting man. You know what I used to do when I used to get sentenced? I used to be like that. Get gone. Tell them straight. Gotta get it out of your system. Not cower down to them. All these big tough guys. Hey, you put it on them, they go quiet. Silence is deafening, isn't it? They're coming out. Assassinating a man's character like that, Coldwell. What is all that about? Hey, what is all that about? What? What's it about? Thinking in my neck that time. Well, what is it all about? And why would you come out and do something like that? The mask has slipped. Embarrassing. Totally and utterly embarrassing. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. You know what? I know what I'm going to do out today. I wasn't even going to do anything today. Do you know all I wanted to do today? Well, get sludged up for about 4 hours with my dogs. I wanted to go missing today with a flask of hot soup with my dogs. I'm going to have to do that this afternoon now. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get sludged up. You know what I mean? And let them shit all over the golf course, the woods. We're having to pick it up. Unbelievable. I can't believe that you come out and spoke like that about an Hall of Fame trainer, our only Ring Magazine trainer. If it were any other trainer, I'd still defend them. Trainers shouldn't come out and slag other trainers. Look, Dave, nobody's saying you don't know boxing, but let's have it right. You're a wrong un. You're a wrong un of the highest order. We all remember the text messages, don't we? Hey? To Dylan White. Dylan, if you ever need any advice, blah, blah, blah. And then you were talking like that on IFL. People were like, he needs watching. And then look what happened. You only ended up part of the team with that Xavier. What he knows about boxing, you could write on back of a stamp. Handing spreadsheets out to Mark Tibbs. What you been doing for 3 weeks then? Oh, here, spreadsheet. What you give me spreadsheets for? Dillian, get on scales. Oh, class, aren't they? Tibbsers, they just tell it straight, don't they? But Coldwell, Povetkin, iced Dylan White, put him on Button Moon on your watch. I didn't see you in his next fight. Where were you then? Remember, you're in that tracksuit that they all had on, all that checkered, chabby tracksuit stuff. Oh my God, what were all that? You look like a little keyring. You're only where you are because you've had your tongue between Eddie Hearn's toes. That's all. Eddie's go-to guy. That's all you are, mate. Eddie's little go-to guy who don't even get 10%. He just does as he's told because Boxer wanted to have a deal with you. You can't teach boxers anything when the world rank. You just need to get them in shape. That's all. You've done no with anybody from debut. The last person that you've got on debut now that we're going to judge you on is Opie Price. Opie Price, so you've still not done anything with anybody from debut. You're not even average. And we've got the Gad putting you in the same bracket as Joe G. Rivalry and all that. What nonsense. Jordan Gill's gone. Chisora's gone. Price got lit up, but you took your 15 bags off him, didn't you? John Anthony, my school friend from my village, strangled you outside a border control meeting, nearly choked you out. Howard Foster dived on him. Why don't you tell everybody why he choked you out? Ripping him off, didn't you? Ripped him off, didn't you, with sparring money? Hey? Ripped him off. Little snide, you're a little snide. If you're not, come on here. Come on here. Come on here. You don't want to come on here and take me on, will you? Like the rest of them, they all go silent when I pipe up, don't they? You know why? Because they don't want to be put up in lights. Because I won't mess about with these lot. Half of them ain't got no knackers anyway, have yous? If any of them had any balls, they'd come down here and fill me in. Any of this lot. None of them want to do that, do they? Because they know that I won't leave it at that. I'll put you up there, make you famous. Or infamous. Won't mess about with any of this lot, me. None of yous. Coming out and doing that. Assassinating a man's character like that. It's bad, that. That were bad. I effing don't like him and he effing don't like me. Why don't you tell everybody why he don't like you? Why you're unpopular? Because you're a snide. You're not to be trusted. You're not to be trusted at all around anything. Not to be trusted. You know. What about the Ronnie O'Sullivan carry on? Google Ronnie O'Sullivan scammed out 150 grand, were it? Why don't you tell everybody about your little role in that? Allegedly. Yeah. Ronnie don't high-five you at shows now, does he? Hey? He got suckered in, didn't he? At them after parties at Matchroom events. Here, Ronnie's a free ticket there. And then the Sharks are waiting, aren't they? All you little poncers. Poncers, that's all you are, Coldwell. You're a ponce. An absolute ponce. Would take me on. Wow. See me, you crawl off. You see me in traffic up here, Sunnyside, Bramley, Wickers, you're like that. You sit up front anyway in your car because you're that little. You see me, you go like that. Messing about with people like you, me. Jesus. Hey? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Coldwell, why don't you tell everybody why your nose is like that? Tell everybody. I know. You called Gwyn Whale a knobhead, didn't you, in gym? In the middle of sparring. Gwyn just went like that. Stopped. Turned around, walked straight up to you. Put the nut straight on your kisser, didn't he? Hey? No messing about. That's how they do things in Barnsley. Hey? Every time you look in the mirror, it's like that. You see Gwyn Whale. I would. If you did that to my nose, I'd go have a nose job within a week. But every time I look in the mirror while it were like that, I'd think about him. And do you know what? I wouldn't let it go at that, no matter who it were. No matter who. You did. You did zero. Absolute zero. Man splatting your nose like a tomato. Hey? And then you're having to pay people to protect you. Paying people to protect you when Curtis Woodhouse flogged Steffi Bullock down. You're paying Gwyn to protect you after he'd done that to your nose. What a coward you are. Coward. Jesus. I just somebody breaking my nose and I'm saying, oh, can I give you a few quid to make sure I don't get a good hiding at down? Because all Smedleys are coming down. Eh? Jesus. Unbelievable. Ebony Bridges. Hanging around for that one, weren't you, as well? But Timo threw her out gym anyway. She had 2 feet like a fucking elephant. It is what it is, isn't it? But these people, like I said, they slink into boxing, don't they? They're slinking. Before you know where you are, they flip the lids, don't they, like you did on the IFL. Start thinking about yourself. Think you're more important than you are. You should be embarrassed. You're a wrong un, mate. An absolute wrong un. You know? Unbelievable. I can't believe what I've just seen. It's in bad form, that. Absolute bad form whatsoever. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'll get you sent off. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Coldwell, you know where I'm at? Come down here anytime you want. You're only an hop, skip and a jump from here. Do Zoom with me anytime. What are you afraid of? Hey, what are you afraid of? Hey? What are you afraid of? I'll tell you what you're afraid of. You're afraid of the truth. Well, you'll get yours soon. The proper way. Legally. You'll be done, you. You'll be found out, you, one day. You better watch. I'm telling you. You remember this video, you wrong un. Go on, get gone.
When you get to 30, sprint back.
Have a split decision.